What's up guys, Johnny Blaze here in the kitchen with the project that I'm working on. I've got 4 MTX Coax speakers that I'm setting up in my Suburban, 2 on each side in the kick. And these speakers are Coax speakers, they're MTX 6.5s. What I'm doing is I'm actually turning them into, going from a Coax into more of like an active setup, or like a component setup. Now what I've done is I went ahead and did all 3 here already, so these are all done. What I went ahead and did was the tweeter runs right up to the pole piece there, to the center of the speaker, and you got the tweeter wire that's coming down. Now it's just normally it's connected right to the terminals there, and so what I did was I unsoldered those the 2 tweeter wires and then ran a new wire, which is this wire here. So all 4 tweeters will be hooked up to 1 amp, and then all the mid-bass drivers will be hooked up to another amp. So they'll be set up on a different frequency rather than just hooking up your speaker wires, you know, one to positive and one to negative. So that's what I went ahead and did on all 3 speakers so far. Now there's a factory crossover or a capacitor here. Kind of hard to see, but I did go ahead and leave that in there. That's going to help protect the tweeter itself, but it's still going to be crossed over at a higher frequency anyway. So now on this speaker here, this is the very last one, and the reason I left this one is so I can show you what I'm doing here. So I've already unsoldered these. These were just connected here. One was connected there. The other side was connected up on the bottom, up over here. So now I've got my heat shrink on my speaker wire here. Get this connected up, and then I'll be all done and be ready for the install. Alright, so there you go. Went from taking the speaker from being a Coax speaker to somewhat of a component speaker, or more of an active speaker. You can even call it by-amplifying the speaker itself by running 2 separate amps to it. But it's just a little trick there to take your Coax speakers and step them up a little bit, make them sound 10 times better than the way that they came out of the box.